Hey guys, so I just want to share some more insights on this whole Nofap recovery journey. Um, and that's what's coming to mind recently is that you gotta have interests and hobbies and things of that nature. Um, and this is coming to mind today. Just like for example, like a personal example of my personal life. Like I've gotten back into the habit of studying um, for what the thing that I want to get into for career. And yeah, I took a break from studying for like over a month, about a month or so, and I don't really necessarily want to get into the reason why because it's kind of personal, but it's just like an example. And I just got back. I'm just now getting back into the habit of studying, so I'm kind of feeling the vibes of like productivity and education, educating yourself, that kind of stuff. Courses, things of that nature. So I'm kind of feeling like the productivity vibes more. Education and also just like having fun, also just having fun, like pursuing like the things that you're interested in, like what interests you, what things fascinate you, like get into the things that interest you the most and just have fun, just make a fun, interesting life for yourself, you know get into all things that are fulfilling for you in your life that doesn't include pornography, things that will basically replace pornography, things that are true fulfillment, things that will actually um like make you feel good about yourself, like actually living life, actually really living life, like healthy dopamine, you know? Because there's excess unhealthy dopamine and then there's healthy dopamine that's like natural. I feel like I have a hard time explaining it, but I'm sure y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. Y'all have to know exactly what I'm talking about. Just like have fun. Like what are your interests? What are your hobbies? What things fascinate you? You know, Random examples. It could be basketball. It could be skateboarding. It could be things related to like the supernatural. You know, that's not demonic. Um, um, just there's all kinds of things out there. Um, it could be boxing, wrestling, going to the gym. There's all kinds of stuff out there that um, collecting Blu-ray movies. Just I'm just throwing random examples out there. You gotta like going out hiking, especially if you live in an area with mountains, man, like you have no excuse. Going out hiking. Like I used to live in Utah, and like that was an amazing place for hiking, and I don't live in Utah anymore. It's kind of sad. I live in Texas now, but there's still great places to hike in Texas. Even like I don't have any excuses either. But like like y'all know what I'm saying. Like just you gotta have fun. You gotta have interests and hobbies. Things to get into. If you have a family, do fun activities with your family. Go out with your family, um, to places and just positive vibes. Like that's gonna drown out temptation. That's gonna drown out the temptation to view pornography, the temptation to masturbate. If you have a fulfilling life filled with purpose and hobbies and interests and productivity, like pornography and temptation and darkness, that stuff's just not going to exist in your life, if you just fill it with goodness and purpose, you know, and really make Christ the center of your life.